so breathtaking, but adventures come in all shapes and sizes. When I set out to visit Kia's new plant in West Point, Georgia, I was expecting a shiny, state-of-the-art facility, but what I got was a whole lot more of that. Currently, the plant is manufacturing the all-new Sorrento, but there's a whole lot more coming off that assembly line than just vehicles. Welcome to West Point. Right on the state line between Georgia and Alabama, this small town is the proud producer of the all-new 2011 Kia Sorrento. This is the second generation, and seeing as it is in the highly competitive CUV segment, Kia has jam-packed it with a slew of options. As capable and stylish as the vehicle is, the story of where the car is made is a compelling one. The region was once closely correlated to the textile industry. With the relocation of all the plants to cheaper overseas manufacturers, West Point was financially devastated. The abandoned mills serve as a constant reminder. This place was in need of a lift. Enter Kia. It chose the area as an ideal locale to build a plant so large that it required its own exit off the highway, water tower, and electrical grid. Of course, to develop the workforce necessary to populate such a project was no easy feat either.
Now, Steve, earlier you were saying that this is the project in Georgia, maybe even the project in the USA. Tell me why you think that.
Well, certainly the number of jobs that are created and the project investment overall is just astounding. I mean, when you look at $1 billion investment, 2,500 direct jobs with Kia, plus all the suppliers, plus all of the additional workforce that will come into this region, up to around 30,000. It's amazing what this is going to do to transform this whole region.
Yeah, tell me more about that, because this community, we'll be honest, has kind of had a couple knocks. The textile industry has sort of moved out, and it was a time for rebirth, for some new things to happen. Why do you think Kia is so integral with that?
Well, I think the key is, for this region, they had gone through so much turmoil of loss of jobs, loss of the textile industry. This was really a rebuilding opportunity for them, and to have a company like Kia come into the region and set foot here with this fantastic facility, it's just amazing.
I think that they have found that the American worker is outstanding. Our workforce here has proven it can make the transition from the textile industry into the automotive industry, and I think that the state of Georgia's Quick Start program, which trains the workers, is such an important part of locating businesses in the state of Georgia.
Not only is KMMG itself state-of-the-art, but adjacent to it is a training facility unlike any other. Equipped with the exact equipment found on the factory floor, new employees get hours of real hands-on experience as part of their rigorous training before starting in the plant. The manufacturing of this vehicle has literally transformed the entire area.
Now let's talk about how this plant has changed this area and how it's really affected the community here.
Well, as I said, most of the employment here for years was textiles, and most all that has closed down. So you had a lot of people that were out of work and really didn't know where the next job would come. So when you can walk around these communities and feel that, you know, you've brought jobs and you've brought prosperity and you've brought back hope, it makes you feel really good, and we've been able to do that.
The sense of optimism, the sense of hope that has preceded today has been amazing. Now we're beginning to see the reality of it. We are seeing the jobs that coming online. We're seeing our friends and our neighbors going to work. They have good, stable incomes now. That has led to an incredible transformation in the overall psychology of the area. People are excited. People are moving in from other areas. We have seen people move in not only from overseas but from around our great nation that are looking for places to start over and places for hope and opportunity.
I decided to come down here because I heard that Kia was coming here. So I checked things out and found this beautiful building, and that is why I'm here.
So you kind of took a risk, though. You had to put all your life savings and put it all on the line and say, you know, I think this Kia thing's going to work out, and I want to be able to feed some of those people that are, you know, making some good money over there at Kia.
I just knew that with Kia being as huge as it is, that there would be a lot of people moving down here. There weren't as many people down here as I would like to, you know, have when I first looked at it down here, but with Kia coming, I knew that it'd bring in thousands and thousands of people, and I wanted to be one of the first ones on the street.
I'll tell you, if you would have come here 2 years ago and taken a look at this downtown area, you would have seen very little activity on the streets. Some days now there's a difficulty in finding a parking place, and that just the sheer number of people that I don't recognize potentially on the street. It's the fact that there's people I don't recognize that says a lot about the progress.
You know, I'm from the South and I love the South, but this town, it's just a really great town. You feel like family when you come here, and then plus all the new Kia people that are coming here, the town has welcomed them in as family also.
Kia has undoubtedly helped the region turn over a new leaf. To learn more about the Sorrento itself, please see Mike Getz's review on Auto123.com. I can honestly say that Kia's effect on the West Point community is one of the most profound things that I've ever witnessed. With all of the concerns in the automotive industry right now, it's very heartwarming to see some of the positive effects as well. In a way, the Sorrento isn't just a CUV, it's actually a vehicle of hope. Don't forget to join us next week as we wrap up our series on winter wheels with F1's unofficial return to Canada. We also investigate whether luxury cars are an endangered species in the auto show wilderness, and I get to drive the very brand new 2011 Chevy Volt. Don't forget to become a fan of the show on Facebook and follow me on Twitter at Donna Mei Ling. And drive like the destination doesn't matter. We'll see you next week.